So becoming your authentic self means doing the shadow work. It means shining a light on your flaws, identifying the lies that people told you. It could be people you know in real life, could be society's information about yourself. It means letting go of fear, letting go of people-pleasing tendencies, and embracing love. Hey, welcome to my channel. I am Dr. Sharice. This is Spirit Soul Sense, information for your soul, and I help Black men and women heal from trauma and toxic relationships. We'll be talking about 5 strategies you can use to become your authentic self. These things require practice, time, intention, attention, and effort. Give yourself grace in the process, please. Thank you. Number 1, I need you to know for sure, with clarity, what you like in everything. What are your interests? What are your goals? What motivates you? What do you like doing with your time? Once you know this, I want you to make all of those things more important than what anybody thinks. You need to be your biggest cheerleader. You need to have the capacity for you. You need to show up for you. Figure out what it is that you like. I have another video on my channel about how to identify your passions, and I do passions because people have abused the word passion and purpose and all those things. What makes you feel lighthearted? What makes you feel fun? I'll link that video in the description box. You can watch that after you finish watching this. Number 2, I want you to pay attention to your emotions in every situation. Again, these are going to be very broad context, but I want you to apply them on a small scale in every situation that you're in. Emotions are information. There is no such thing as a bad emotion. We can talk about positive and negative emotion. I really enjoy Abraham Hicks, but even that is information. If you are experiencing positive emotion, it means you are going in the direction of God, of spirits, of love. If you are feeling negative emotion, it means that you're disconnected from God's spirit love. And you need to figure out, how do I shift? What is this emotion trying to tell me? If you're experiencing depression or despair, those are signs that you need to be more connected to the people in your life, that you need to be of help to your community. It's hard to be depressed when you're helpful, when you are giving a service that you enjoy to people. Your emotions are going to tell you a lot about what the next steps you're supposed to take. For instance, something that I experience even now in life is indecision. It used to be something that used to drive me crazy. I used to hate that I was an indecisive person. Now, not so much. I'm indecisive about very few things now, but when it does happen, I know that I need to pause. I need to be patient. I need to lean in. I need to meditate a little bit more. I need to slow down so that I can get clear on what the next step that God would have me go in is supposed to be. It's not a process that you can rush. I also have videos on my channel about me just being deep in the throes of emotion when I'm in the thick of, I want to make a decision now and I don't have a direction on which way to go. But it's just information. Life is to be lived, and every emotion that you experience is going to tell you something about what the current state you're in and which direction you should go next. Next up is inner child work. Again, very general. There's whole other videos about what is inner child work and how you can do inner child work. What I'll tell you here in this video is I want you to think back to pivotal ages. It could be different for you, but somewhere around the age of 5, somewhere around the age of 10, and then you can also add in one of your teenage years, somewhere around the age of 15. And what did that younger version of you need? Not want, or what were you going through? What did you need in that moment? Did you need comfort? Did you need someone to listen to you? Did you need to forgive yourself more? Did you need, what did you need? A protector? Whatever you needed in that moment, as an adult, you are going to become that. But you have to identify, what is it that I needed? Did I need somebody to speak up for me? Then I need to learn to speak up for myself now. You can do it now. It's not your fault that bad things happen to you, but it is your responsibility to heal and to spread love. That is what we're here for. Inner child work can feel fun and light, like doing fun things, revisiting a hobby you used to enjoy when you were younger, but it is typically emotionally intensive work. And so I would encourage you to seek some professional help, whether it's a spiritual teacher or a therapist who can help guide you in the process of revisiting who you used to be when you were much younger. Because if there's trauma and pain there, it would be very helpful for you to get somebody to process all of that with. Number 4 is date yourself. Romanticize your life. Develop the capacity to deal with you, okay? You have your own quirks, you have your own flaws. I want you to learn to accept all of that. So when you're going on a date, you primp yourself, you want to smell good, you want to look good. I want you to do all those things for yourself. Again, I have a whole other video on how to date yourself. I want you to be very, very intentional about how you are treating yourself. The goal here is to be the kindest you can be to yourself. So where are you going to take yourself out to? How are you going to talk to yourself while you're on this date? What are you going to do? How are you going to engage with the people around you? Are you going to wear something nice for you? Are you going to put effort into this? Or will it just kind of be this, I didn't really feel like doing this, just not giving yourself the time of day. You need to give yourself attention because other people will treat you the way you treat yourself. And so if you are talking negatively to yourself, if you won't even celebrate yourself, whether it's a birthday, an accomplishment, you won't even pause to acknowledge I did a thing, yay, me, then that is what you're going to get from other people. Just a bunch of negativity and results that you don't want. Date yourself, romanticize your life, buy yourself something nice. It doesn't have to be expensive, but make time for yourself to treat yourself lovingly with kindness. And last on the list is practice being yourself in every room. I think this is easier said than done, but for a lot of people who grew up learning to people please, you are spending way too much time thinking about what other people are thinking. You think you know, oh, I'm an empath, I can tell what people are feeling. Girl, you don't know. You don't know. You have a sense, but you don't know. And you need to put in your mind that the opinion that matters the most, so we went back to your interest at the beginning, is the most important. It doesn't matter what other people are thinking about you. What you think about yourself is the most important. And so if people are not, feeling you, wanting to deal with you, that's okay. If you are actively working on yourself and you're not, harmful to people, then let them be. Everybody's not going to be your cup of tea, and you are not going to be everybody's cup of tea. That needs to be okay. And practicing being yourself in different rooms, in every situation, is a masterclass on what are you going to do when somebody doesn't like you. Everybody have to like you? Why everybody have to like you? No, they don't. How are you going to feel and deal with your emotions that you've been paying attention to when you realize that somebody doesn't really like you? You practice to the point where you are so sure of yourself that you can walk into any room and be yourself confidently. You get there through actually doing the work. You can't theorize this. You have to, just like you went on an actual date with yourself, you have to leave the house and be in different groups of different people and be yourself and see what happens. Okay? Let me know what you think. There's lots of other videos on my channel about how to be your authentic self, how to reduce fear, how to be a better person, how to heal. So go ahead and check out some of those other videos. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Share it with somebody that you think needs some advice on how to be their authentic self. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and thank you for watching.